Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'll be talking about Quant. What can we expect to happen next? What are the latest news momentum that will drive the price forward? And what are the latest price action? If you don't want to miss any of that important information, make sure you subscribe to the channel, you comment your thought down below, and most importantly, you like this video because it greatly helps us out. On a little side note, guys, make sure you check us out at ptgr.ag. It's the first link in the description. Book a consultancy call. It's free and it only takes you a minute and it greatly helps me out. And I hope you enjoy the video, and let's crack on straight with the video, guys. Quant is down 0.02% and it has been hovering around the $94 mark, 94 euro mark. And pretty much, when we look at the 1 month period, we can see that basically Quant has been hovering the $91 zone, and we have been on an upside since then, touching the $94. What's important is when you look at the 3-month valuation, we have been seeing drastic highs. We're nearly 2x from its lows of roughly around 44 to now 94, which is a little bit more than 2x. And I think that Quant has so much momentum, guys, for the future, which is why I'm doing this video, because it's a little gem, and you're going to be excited and you are going to know why I believe so, guys. So let's go straight into the news and start with this video. The first one is talking about just a reminder that Quant just got mentioned on LinkedIn and Twitter by Oracle with over 10 million plus follower. Even Oracle believes in Quant, yet people keep sleeping on it. The future is bright, and I strongly agree, guys. It got certification from Oracle's. Oracle's, we all know, is a pioneer in technology, in cloud services, and the fact that they are mentioning and basically legitimizing Quant on their LinkedIn shows the strong support they have behind the project. I think this is a very, very, very strong and bullish momentum for Quant, and I think Quant is only seeing the beginning of its full momentum. On another side note, another news which I thought was relevant to mention is this one that talks about how Quant holder has increased, guys. You're not ready for this, over 30% in the last 3 months. It's only a matter of time before we reach 100k holders, then 250,000 k, and I'm very bullish overall. Now this is very true, guys. Quant has seen very, very massive momentum in a very short amount of time. However, that doesn't mean that you're behind the train. You can still very much hop on Quant. I think that its current valuation is very much undervalued, and it still has a lot of bullish sign that will bring its price on the next level. The main reason is utility. Utility behind Quant is huge. It's like XLM, it's like XRP. They have utility that will bring the price forward in the future. And for this reason, I believe that Quant has much momentum that is still upholding for its future. Now, another news I want to talk to you about is this one. Quant's open ledger is enabling enterprise mass adoption within the blockchain. Now, if you look deeper into this, you're seeing that Quant, all of its applications are with Corda, JP Morgan, Visa, Bitcoin, PayPal, MasterCard, Intel, Ethereum, Oracle's, and Amazon. Now, we talked about Oracle making it public about Quant and their liking towards the project, but the fact that you're seeing that all of them, if you're looking at, for example, the payment APIs, you're looking at Visa, Swift, MasterCard, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, Amazon Pay. All of these applications are going to bring huge amount of traffic to the coin, which indirectly will bring recognition to the project. Now that means that Quant in its long term and short term have huge momentum on the uphold for its future. Another thing that's important to talk about is all its technological application. Whether you're looking through Discord, Instagram, Gmail, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Facebook, Outlook, all of these are the KPIs that will be able to actually help Quant to reach its new highs. Another thing that's important and worth noting is the blockchain APIs, which now you can relate it to XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now, a lot of people say, Ethereum will be able to tackle all the issues with its upgrades. Now, I believe Ethereum 2.0 and the improvements that will be done through Ethereum are great, but they're not comparable, right? Quant is not competing with Ethereum. It's competing with, it's working with Ethereum. It's not competing with. And that's what I'm trying to say, that a lot of people are seeing, which one is best. The best advice is diversify yourself. If you believe that Ethereum is a great project, I'm no one to tell you it's not. However, Quant is also a very good project, and it's not about telling how Quant will actually not be able to perform well because Ethereum will be able to tackle all of that, because it's not the truth, and you are hiding your face if you believe that's true. Because I think Quant has a lot of potential that Ethereum will never be able to tackle. And so I think if you're looking at the banking APIs, this is where Oracle comes in, but you also have HSBC, Citibank, JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, and all of these are going to use remote constructors gateways through its APIs with Quant's application. So this is very, very big momentum for Quant. We could spend hours on this graph just to talk about all the application Quant will be involved in the future. And let's move on with the next news, guys. What's been happening? Healthcare, supply chain, financial infrastructure, loyalty programs, NFTs, fraud protection, securities, telecoms. The application of a truly interoperable, secureable network of value has countless use cases and verticals. Quant will dwarf the Web 2.0 comparisons, and I believe this is very, very much true, guys. If you look at its broad diversification, if you looked at the fact it's involved in loyalty programs, in financial infrastructures, in the supply chain, in NFT, in fraud protections, all of these are huge momentum because they will bring a lot of traffic to the coin. And that is what we want. As long as there's traffic to the coin, it will get recognition. If we get recognition, we can get government to maybe legitimize the coin in the future, and that will bring mass adoption to the project. So I think very, very bullish momentum for this. Another one is Stripe did the same thing for financial interoperability of Web 2.0. Plug and play API to transact money digitally. Quant Network is the next step of the evolution to make it innately secure, efficient, and universally interoperable. But Quant will cover far more than payments. And that's very interesting, guys. A lot of people say that banks will be more of a gateway and will no longer hold payments in the future. I think that is very much true because they will work with digital tokens that will help them make this more efficient in a fractless amount of time, reduce the amount of burden that is currently in the current transaction speed. If you're looking, for example, a remittance payment if you go with a bank, it's very slow, guys. It's very expensive and it's very inefficient because you have all these hurdles that makes it inefficient. So all is that Quant will be able to bridge that gap efficiently and help the banks move to the next level. Another one is you can also use a programming language you're already working on. Quant offer plug and play access to the world of DLTs, and major enterprise is jumping on the opportunity hand over fist. This is very bullish momentum again that will bring Quant to a next level. Another news is why be limited by any of the factors above when you can optimize your situation with the best part of several chains. Overledger lets you build apps that have cross-chain smart contracts. You don't need to learn the Solidity or any other blockchain specific languages. I think this will be huge because it will allow to bring mass adoption. Again, the fact that you don't need to learn the Solidity or any other blockchain specific language to be able to be involved into the space is huge because it will bring acceptance, whether it's people that don't have much experience or knowledge about this space. Another thing that's important to talk about, guys, and you are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen, the crypto space loves the blockchain trilemma. How does a blockchain have security, scalability, and decentralized all at once? The real issue here, guys, is the lack of interoperability that limits you to one blockchain. Quant basically solves all of this because it gives you access to all major DLTs with 3 lines of code. And this is why Quant solves the problem. And what I'm talking about, you can sell something if you are solving a problem. Quant is solving that with all the major DLTs within 3 lines of codes. And this is where people don't realize the potential that Quant has to uphold in its future. Another thing that's important to talk about is this. The Federal Reserve's FedNow sets for mid-2023 debuts. Now, guys, a lot of people say, well, the FedNow system is actually only going to involve XRP. It is false, guys. The Federal Reserve's FedNow will involve Quant, and you're in for a treat, guys. The instant payment service is currently being piloted by over 120 firms, including banks and payment processors. This is very big momentum. Guys, you're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Another one is Quant enables business, often with global operation, technology partners, and fintech developers that service banks, asset manager, and other financial institutions. Quant solves interoperability, and it's built for enterprise, so it's B2B and designated for the future. I think this is very much true. Finally, I want to jump to another news. Is this one? Quant's addressed many problems impacting capital market, compliance, payments, digital currencies, insurance, supply chains. Do you see the pattern? The pattern is that it's offering utility on various different skills. You're looking at diversifying your portfolio. Well, here is your treat, guys. Through capital markets, through digital currencies, insurance, compliance, all of these are different departments that Quant is able to tackle a problem and offer a direct solution. This is why it has potential in the future. Another one is Quant received a high review score of 9.5 out of 10. It delivers an ecosystem and a real-world solution that lowers costs and prevents risk. I think this is very much the beginning before people are going to see the potential that Quant has to offer. Finally, guys, this one, if AI trading bot found that Quant and made its biggest position in its portfolio, don't you think that the BlackRock AI bot Aladdin will find Quant? Once regulation comes, it's game over for retail. Now, guys, this is the last news, and this one is a good one. Aladdin is BlackRock's biggest AI. It's the offering that BlackRock offers, which is basically an AI application. And through its portfolio management, it is very much likely that it finds Quant in it. Now, if you look into BlackRock, BlackRock manages roughly 7.5 trillion. Now, it's huge because if that application is being brought to Quant, it's only going to open so many doors to mass institution adoption, but it's also going to help for the regulation. I think, guys, Quant is a sleeping gold mine, and you're in for a treat. So, guys, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check us out at ptgr.ag, and I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. See you next time.